So dear students, it is my second class on right form of verbs. In our previous class, we discussed 5 rules of right form of verbs. Today, we are going to discuss some other rules of right form of verbs. Let's start. Rule 6. There are 2 sentences here. The first sentence is, no sooner had he seen the police than he ran away. And the second one is, no sooner I come home than I see him. Here are 2 verbs in each sentences. In the first sentence, there are 2 verbs. Number 1 is see and the second one is run. And in the second sentence, there are also 2 verbs. The first one is come and the second one is see. They are underlined. Now, what should be the right form of these verbs? In the first sentence, the sentence is, no sooner had he seen the police than he ran away. So, the right form of see should be seen here. No sooner had he seen the police than he ran away. And the right form of run should be ran. And in the second sentence, no sooner I come home than I see him. Come and see. So what should be the right form of come and see? The right form of come should be come. And the right form of see should be saw. So the sentence is here, no sooner I come home than I saw him. What is the reason? If a sentence contains no sooner ... had, the verb of the first clause is of first participle form and the verb after than is of first form. That is, if a sentence has no sooner and had, the verb of the first clause, that is, in the first sentence, the first clause is no sooner had he seen the police. It is the first clause. So the verb of the first clause is of first participle. For this why we used seen here. And the verb after then is of first form. There is a then in the middle of the sentence and the verb after then should be past form. For this why we used ran here and it is the right form. In the same way, in the second sentence, no sooner and then. There are no sooner and then in the sentence. For this why, in the first clause, we have to use the past participle form of the verb. We know the first participle form of the verb come is come. Come, came, come. And the verb after then should be past form. For this why we used saw here, because the first form of see is saw. So, no sooner I come home than I saw him. Okay. Now, rule 7. There are 2 sentences. The first sentence is, it is many years since I come to Dhaka. And the second one is, many years have passed since his father died. In the first sentence, the verb is come and it is underlined. And in the second sentence, the verb die is underlined. So, what should be the right form of come and die? First sentence, it is many years since I come to Dhaka. The right form of come is here, came. And in the second sentence, many years have passed since his father died. The right form of die should be died here. What is the reason? Explanation is, if a sentence contains since, there are since in the first sentence and in the second sentence as well. And the previous part of since is in the present indefinite tense or present perfect tense. The previous part of since. In the first sentence, the previous part is, it is many years. And we see that it is in the present indefinite form. And in the second sentence, the previous part of since is many years have passed. It is in present perfect tense. So, the rule is, if a sentence contains since and the previous part of since is in the present indefinite tense or present perfect tense, the verb of the later part is of past form. We should make the verb of the later part of that sentence past form. For this why, it is many years since I come to Dhaka. The right form is it is many years since I came to Dhaka. And in the second sentence, the first part is many years have passed. It is in the present perfect tense. For this why, the later verb of since should be in past form. The right form is since his father died. Now, rule 8. There are also two sentences. The first one is it was many years since they meet. And the second sentence is it was long since I see her last. So, the verbs of these two sentences are meet and see. They are underlined. They are not in the right form. What should be the right form of these two verbs? In the first sentence, it was many years since they meet. The right form of the verb meet should be had meet. And in the second sentence, it was long since I see her last. The right form of see should be here had seen. But what is the reason? The explanation is if a sentence contains since and the previous part of since is in the past indefinite tense. There are since in the first sentence and in the second sentence. The previous part of since is in the past form because the previous part of first sentence is it was many years. It is in past indefinite tense. And in the second sentence, it was long. It is also in past indefinite tense. For this why, the verb later since should be past perfect tense. For this why, the right form of the first verb meet should be had meet. And the verb of the second sentence should be had seen. Now, rule 9. Here are also two sentences. The first one is I saw him go. Here go is underlined. And the second sentence is I won't leave this place. Here leave is underlined. That is, they are not in the right form. What should be the right form of go and leave? I saw him go. It should be I saw him going. And in the second sentence, I won't leave this place. The right form of leave should be I want to leave this place. Now we will see the rule. The rule is if a simple sentence, you already know what is the simple sentence. If a simple sentence contains two verbs, you see I saw him going. It is a simple sentence and there are two verbs here. The first one is saw and the second one is go. Same in the second sentence, want and leave. These two are verbs here. So if a simple sentence contains two verbs, generally ing has to be added with the later one. For this why we added ing in the first sentence and it becomes I saw him going. But if a motive is expressed in the sentence, if a motive is expressed, to has to be added before the verb. In the first sentence, I saw him going. There is no motive. But in the second sentence, I won't leave this place. I won't leave this place. There is a motive. I won't leave this place. And there are two verbs, want and leave. And it is also a simple sentence. For this why, to has to be added before the verb. So it becomes, I want to leave this place. Okay, the next one is rule 10. The two sentences. The first one is, you had better to go home. And the second sentence is, I will not let you to enter the room. To go is underlined in the first sentence and in the second sentence to enter is underlined. So they are not in the right form. The right form of to go is, you had better go home. And the right form of second one is, I will not let you enter the room. So what is the reason? The reason is, if a sentence contains had better, had rather, would better, would rather, let, the verb is of present form and to before the verb has to be removed. If a sentence contains had better, had rather, would better, would rather, and let. The verb is the present form. We have to make the verb present form. And to before the verb has to be removed. In the first sentence, there is had better. And in the second sentence, let is available. For this why we have to make the verb present form. And to before the verb has to be removed. For this why you had better go home and I will not let you enter the room. That's all for today, my dear students. Stay home and stay safe and read attentively. I'll see you again. Thank you all.